And joining Kyle Lowry and Pascal Siakam at the All-Star game is your Toronto Raptors coaches. Raptors win 105-92 against the Detroit Pistons. Raptors have now won 10 games straight, 9 games on the road, and the Raptors are the hottest team in the NBA right now. Bucks lost today against Denver, so their winning streak of 9 games comes to an end. Raptors are the hottest team, and with this win, the Raptors have officially claimed second spot in the Eastern Conference heading into the All-Star break, and that gives the Raptors, Nick Nurse and his coaching staff, the privilege of coaching Captain Giannis' team in the All-Star game. And you know what? It's a huge privilege. After winning the championship last year, the Raptors coaching staff gets the opportunity to coach these All-Stars, find out a little bit some advice and some kind of their habits and their techniques, and really see what could help the Raptors in the future, and give them a little bit of some praise and, a sense of accomplishment that these coaches have really put in the effort. Despite the Raptors being injured throughout the regular season, the Raptors are the second best record in the Eastern Conference, and that's no easy feat, especially with Miami and Boston relatively healthy throughout, and Philadelphia is right there. And like most people thought, Philadelphia would be second seed till second seed to Milwaukee, but that didn't happen. The Raptors did a great job in this game as well, forced turnovers, and just got out and dominated the paint. The Raptors had 66 points in the paint, dominated the paint, and just kept pushing that ball up. Got on the fast break, 17 points to Detroit's 3 points on the fast break. And one of the big keys for me was their ball movement. The ball movement was excellent. The Raptors were sharing the basketball all around. Serge Ibaka, another solid game. And he's really shooting the 3-ball well in this one. Kyle Lowry struggled tonight, but Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam, and Norman Powell picked up the slack as the Raptors, as a team, won this game very easily. And the Raptors were up by double digits in the first quarter and were pretty much coasting for 3 quarters. In the fourth quarter, the Raptors blew the game open, got out to like a 26 or 23 point lead, and eventually the starters all sat down and the bench played. But excellent game by the Raptors, and really shut down for Andre Drummond for about 2.5 quarters before in the second half he started getting on the boards and getting some points in garbage time. And he ended up getting a 20-20, but these are those weak 20-20 games that don't really amount to any wins or any impact. Like Leo Rollins was saying, one coach or one NBA executive was saying that Andre Drummond is one of those players who gets 20 points, 20 rebounds, but it's like a 20-20 that has no impact on the game and no real dominance, and it's kind of like an insult, even though it's a great feat. But that's the kind of game that Andre Drummond's playing right now, and it's pretty sad to see, because this Detroit Pistons team, ex-Raptors head coach Dwayne Casey coaching this team, with Blake Griffin pretty much out for the rest of the season, it seems like, and no Luke Kennard, their starting shooting guard. Reggie Jackson just coming back, but I don't think he starts. Derrick Rose is putting up 20 points, but he's not really a point guard. He's pretty much a shooting guard. There's not that many pieces to work with, and they might have to scrap everything away and just rebuild from scratch. That's what this team looks like. Their defense was terrible today. The Raptors were just running a pick and roll and to perfection, because the Pistons were playing such poor defense that the Raptors looked extremely good on offense today. And defensively, the Raptors held them under 100 points and dominated them on both sides. Lucky for the Pistons that they dominated the glass and got extra opportunities, but other than that, they got nothing going. Especially some field goals. I think they only had like 28 field goals in the game, which is atrocious. I don't know how you do that. That's probably the worst number I've seen lately. And they shot under 40% and under 40% from 3 as well. Just couldn't score. They were just taking tough shots all game long, and the Raptors did a good job of just getting easy baskets and getting those high percentage shots. Siakam dominant in this one, MVP, 13 points in the first quarter, and was just making the right reads, passing out and finding those back cutters like Terrence Davis and OG, and really getting easy opportunities for his teammates. Siakam did a great job there, and the Raptors really executed throughout this game. Other than that, there's some key facts I just want to throw out there. Serge Ibaka's been killing the three, and he hit a milestone. He is now the first player in NBA history to hit 500 threes and record 1,500 blocks, which is a stat that's very hard to come by because usually the guys get blocks are big men, and now big men are shooting threes, but not like Serge Ibaka. Serge Ibaka's been hitting threes for a while. He's playing great basketball right now, so congratulations to Serge on a great milestone there. Another highlight I gotta point out is Norman Powell. Whew! Norman Powell is a beast. Just, you guys gotta see this game. Like, just the Norman Powell highlight reel. He had a monster post on Drummond. Then he dunks on Drummond again, two-handed. And then he dunks on, I believe, Brown from the Detroit Pistons. And he was just dunking all game long. Even had like a good 200 block tonight. Norman Powell, when he has this like speed going and he's driving downhill, not many guys are going to stop him. And instead of laying the ball up, recently he's just been trying to slam it on people's heads. And this is one of those games where he really slammed it on a bunch of people's head tops today. And it was great to watch. Norman Powell's exciting. Another solid game off the bench. A real good spark. VanVleet was clutch when it counted. Fourth quarter, steady Freddy. Made all the right plays, all the right reads. Playmaking, hitting tough shots. Stripping Derrick Rose. And, just amazing on both ends in the fourth quarter. He was just dominant. And a good game since Lowry had a tough night today. But a great job by the Raptors winning both games on the back-to-back. I knew it was going to be tough, but Raptors did a great job of doing that. Guys, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to the Raptors Wrap Up. Until next time.